Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode of Stranded Forever and Forever Stranded. Here we are. You might have noticed that we've changed the ship a little bit. Yes, it is now wider. That narrow passage was just not giving me enough scope for imagination, so I widened it a little bit. I mean, it's not anywhere done. The half black, half white floor is a little bit annoying, and we're lacking windows. But it is a little better. I did all of this off camera because I figured out, well, you wouldn't really want to watch just some breaking and building, but I did leave the most exciting bit for you to see, and that is putting these glasses back in the windows. Because that will, of course, take some preparation, because look, I can't clearly break the glass, obviously. So what we are going to do, we're going to make a silk touch pick. Not particularly exciting, I guess, or difficult, but we might as well do it on camera, I thought. I'm going to need to make the silky touch. That's going to require some gold and emeralds, luckily. Look how much I've sieved. I've been sifting, and yeah, we've got a lot of stuff. And I do believe I also need some string, which shouldn't be a problem. String is never a problem in here. Where do I keep it? Remembering where I keep my storage items is the problem. Alright, so let's make some of the silky thingies. This thing, yes, we need 4 of them. And then this be the silky jewel. We put that on our pick and we'll be able to break the glass. I mean, I guess I could have made some normal glass, but I like the black glass. And reuse, recycle. Very important. When you're stranded in the desert, it's very important to use up all the resources you are given. So, of course, this isn't going to be enough glass, but it's gonna make the house a little bit nicer. And here's another one that I forgot. Yay. So, I guess I should tell you, I've been away for a bit. I went to visit my sister and her children in France, and her husband, I guess. I always forget about my brother-in-law. But I am back now, so if you've wondered if there was a gap, of course I meant to pre-record the whole, a bunch of stuff to have for when I was away, but things didn't quite work out because, of laziness, etc. Anyway, let's have a look at some quests, because today the main focus, which I will not focus on, but I've planned, was to make the cooling coils, because I am so fed up of having to sit in darkness. But I guess we should get this. I forgot to grab the reward for this one. What did we get? Oh, we got a sapling. Well, I'm not sure if maple sapling is actually not sure what I can do with maple syrup, but let's see, where is there a good space for, I think my food saplings were on the other side. I've also, during the rebuild, put doors on both sides, so where is my dirt? I've been composting some. I really have to automate the composting of dirt. I mean, I've got enough iron now to make some hoppers, not hopper bars. I guess I was thinking of hopper ducts for some unknown reason. Right, let's put the dirt down. Okay, let's put the tree up. There we go. Very nice. I'm not sure what I need maple syrup for, but I'm sure I need it for something. And while talking of the maple syrup, let's check out the food situation. I did some work on the food situation. These haven't spread the garden, so I'll just leave them, but I've got some stuff growing from the stuff I got before, like, I guess I can expand this, but as you can see, as you can see, we've got some grapes, delicious grapes, and we have some more grapes. Oh, I figured out the watermelon. Guess what? All you have to do is right click on it and the watermelons come off. Yeah. Anyway, let me show you. Let's make a sort of food chest. I really want to build the let's open these chests as well. I guess we might as well. The loot chest, the loot tables got updated. Ah, look at that, ender pearl. Ah, yes, the goodness. They got updated. I hope I did the command to update them in the game, but I think I did. Well, if not, an ender pearl is definitely very valuable. So not the half hearts, because we're not playing on this difficulty. I really should. I think this game is too easy if you don't play it on this difficulty. But another thing I figured out from watching Nemson's videos, where his viewers told him that dripping lava there, it actually cools you down, which is weird but true. Dripping lava to cool down. All right, let me show you what I've done with food. So we made the juicer, and now we can juice all sorts of things. The juices are obviously a much better food than just the fruits. And each different juice counts as a different food. Remember, we need to have 12 different foods here, which is the problem. But we've got apple, we've got carrots and watermelons, and which is why we're having all these different fruits. And the cactus fruit also makes a nice juice. So how many different juices can we make? I take that as 4 and 5. And let's see, what else do we have? Let's just put them in here. Apple, the carrot, the grape. Let's make a bit more of the cactus. The other thing we can do. Oh, look. I have kiwi. I've totally forgotten about having kiwi, but kiwi I think can be juiced as well. I mean, I've never eaten kiwi juice in real life, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. That's like 6 juices. That's quite a lot. But of course, then there is the old favorite, the fruit salad. We are having a very sort of vegan detoxifying, let's detox me. But look at what I discovered. If I put the fruit salad and I put grapes with it, I get grape salad, which is a completely different meal from fruit salad. So there's a variety. We can have fruit juices, fruit salad, and grape salad. Who needs McDonald's, huh? So that's like that's 8 different good meals. And I guess we can have stuff like roast potatoes or baked potatoes, and just the different fruits as well, to make it up to 12, so that our food situation sorted out once and forever. Isn't that nice? Oh, another thing I've discovered. Let me show you. Punch. We need to... Is it made now? It's not made with the juicer. It's not made like this. How the heck do we make this? Let's talk. I want to have fruit punch. Oh, it's got to be that way. Okay. This is, well, I guess it sort of makes sense that the juicer has to be in the middle. Anyway, can you not make it with this? Yes, we can make it with it. There we go. Fruit punch. That's yet another thing that is completely different from fruit juices. So don't let me hear myself complain about the variety. Fruits, fruit juices, salads, punch, and some baked potatoes when we're when we really need a treat. Anyway, that's it. We've got the 12 foods. I will try. Okay, this isn't quite it as far as food is concerned. I would like to get some better foods in there, but losing a bit of weight, well, that's kind of expected if you're stranded in the desert, and I don't want to be eating any of that zombie flesh abomination, even if it is jerky. Okay, look, I've become hot again. So this is the thing that I really want to sort out, the hotness. So let's go and do that now. All right, so let's look at the cooking utensils. I know I said I was going to make the cooling coils, but since we are talking about food already, I've already made a couple of the things. This will go very quickly. Hopefully I have some stuff. See, I prepared this in advance. Yes. So what do we need to make? The mortar and pestle and the cooking bowl. And I think the recipes are pretty similar. Let's have a look. I said it's just planks and this. And I think the mortar and pestle is the same, but with stone instead of wood. Let's just check. There we go. Right, so now we can cook even more foods. I mean, this is gonna be, well, I'm not entirely sure what this gives us, but we can make flour from the mortar and pestle, definitely. Let's just put that back in our food bowl, and yeah, starvation is no longer a problem. Isn't this great? I think it is. There we go. I really want to make the chicken. Let's try this. Oh, delicious lamb with mint. And a drink of water after dinner. Let's fill up the water. I know I could purify this, but I don't know if I can be bothered to. I mean, the thirst is not such a big deal, Alright, so what will we do now? Let's go back to here and let's check this one out. I know I said I will make the cooling coil. I will make the cooling coil, but spider's eye soup. I do hear that this soup is actually very good, even though it sounds disgusting. And I think I do have some spider eyes, so might as well make it. Where is my pot and stuff? I also need to make stock, of course, but I need to make a pot to make the stock. I was wondering why the previous thing didn't ask me for, I can't make stock from this. Interesting. I was wondering why the previous quest didn't ask me to make a pot, and that's clearly because it's cunningly hidden in this quest. Can make stocks out of bones. That's like a real life thing. Although I think in real life they're not skeleton bones, but whatever. Alright, and the spider eyes. And here we have the spider eye soup. Yum, 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 yum. Now we really are set for food for a long while. Let's see, complete. What will we get? Oh, just some bones and some spider eyes. Okay, well, that lets me make even more soup. That is all very good. Let's put the cooking utensils back in. Let's make, let's try and make some more soups, because now I think I can also make, if I make a bit more stock, I think I can make like tomato soup, which is why I wanted to get the tomato, and I think I should, the tomato soup. Well, it's not quite as good as the spider soup, but when you are starving the way we are, every little counts. Let's see. Okay. Alright, let's the rice. This wants me to have a lot of rice. I do think I planted some rice, but I'm sure I don't have quite enough to get that yet. Let's just check out the rice I've planted. Here, there it is. Oh, the crops are dead. Crops are dead. Must be winter. I thought it was like the summer that the crops died, but it's a tougher than nails mod, and crops die in winter. Even though, like in the desert, you'd expect them to be dead in the summer, and winter is when everything blooms, even in the desert, and turns green. Well, I will collect the rice off camera, so we can fill that quest. Alright, and then there is this soup, and now this is the good stuff. these are the good soaps, but I'm not sure if I will have the stuff to make them. Let's see. Oh, the seed soup isn't that difficult, is it? And I should have a lot of seeds, but I think the other ones might be a bit more difficult for me to do. Let's cool down a little bit more. Let's hug the lava. Hug the lava to cool down. All right, okay, let's make the cooling coils. How do we make these? Let's look at the recipe. Okay, so there are these things which are dropped. Oh, I think they're dropped by some special mob that is not found in the desert, and also they can be found in igloo chests. Well, that is really helpful. Let's just go outside, walk for a bit, and find an igloo. I think let's look at the shards. So this is from the wood mod, which I definitely need to get into because it's cool. The wood mod is very cool. And what we need is an obsidian, a diamond, and a hammer. Yeah, hammer, which I believe stands for yet another hammer. Isn't that's so cool? Nether bricks. Oh, lots of stuff we don't have, but I think nether is actually not very difficult to make. Oh, we have the lava, and I think you can make nether. Oh, nether. What's it called? Not nether brick, the nether stone stuff. But we'll need a stone crucible to keep the lava in, because clearly you couldn't keep the lava in a wooden barrel. It's not a crucible, is it? It's a barrel, stone barrel. And yeah, gonna put that down just so that it's easy to click things. Well, because to make the obsidian, I think you need to put the lava, you have that underwater and put the lava on it. Let's see, what do we need? Oh, this chest opening, for which I apologize. We just need a bucket. Right, let's get some lava. See, I thought this bucket, and now if we can, there we have. There we have it. And now when we smelt this, we will netherrack. That's the word that was escaping me. When we smelt it, we are going to have us some nether bricks to make the hammer. Oh, I need something to smelt with. Well, I should have quite a bit of it because of the sifting I did. I really have to automate the sifters. It's so important to automate the sifters. That's excellent. Very, very, very excellent. Okay, and now to make the obsidian. Now we need some water first. Oh, my precious water. Now I don't actually want it in the barrel. It's the lava that goes in the barrel. The water goes above it. And there we have obsidian. That wasn't very hard. Haha, I'm so good at this game. Let's see. Let's make a bit more water from our big leaf supply down there. We've got the bricks. One hammer on the way. Oh yeah. String, sticks, things. It's a complicated hammer. The wood mod is gonna be so cool. We are gonna produce so much stuff with it. Yeah, the hammer. And now if we need to have the dye, don't we? Which needs another bit of obsidian and iron bars. I must have iron bars somewhere. I mean, I've been making the iron thing. Let's make sure we have lava, because I used up the lava supply quite a lot. And let's... Oh, where are the things? Why can't I find anything? Right after this, I'm gonna build the, I have to build the ME system. I cannot stand storage and chests. It's just too annoying. Way too annoying. And a bit of gold. Yes. Yes, let's make that. Luckily, one diamond makes us 9 of these, but here's a die. There's a lot of these dies in the wood system, but yeah. We will need another bit of obsidian. God, the lava is just going like nothing, but hey. I think we have all the things, and all of this will be so worth it. So worth it if it helps keep me cool, because I am so annoyed of having to sit in the water. Although ever since I discovered the fact that you can just sit in the that you can use the dripping lava, that's made things a lot easier. I'm gonna make 2 of these because that's what the quest requires. Not sure why, but there you go. Okay, quest complete. Cool beans. And it will give me a lot of experience. You know, there is something quite easy I can do with XP. I've found that this place has crafting frames, or super frames rather. Let's see what we've got in the chest. Oh, well, I wonder if I should get into bees. I don't know. Let's just drop some of the excessive things off, and then finally, after all this time, let's set up the cooling coils so we can get very nicely cooled off and yes, relax somewhere with air conditioning. Honestly, just imagine you're in the desert and it's like 50 degrees heat and you're dying of exposure, and then you get yourself a nice piece of air conditioning. It will be so beautiful. Let's get just so that we can switch the air conditioning on. When I was doing this on Banished, I just could not figure out how to use this. I was of course doing the heating coils, but I just could not figure out how to use them. And then I suddenly discovered that it needed a redstone signal. Oh, now it's so nice. Alright, and then if we put some water next to it and we sit in water, it's really going to make us cool. Look at that. For the first time on this pack, I am actually blue. This is so nice. Now I can play outside all day and do all sorts of things while my temperature slowly rises up. And it's just fantastic. This is such a quality of life. Okay, I need to fill up that hole. This is such a quality of life thing. It's amazing. Yeah, let's fill up this window. Oh my god, I'm actually taking cold damage. Unbelievable. Look at that. That's just I mean, oh my god, look at that. My blood is on the sand again, and it's not because of the heat, it's because of the cold. For God's sake, I'm in the desert. I'm outside. Alright guys, before I die of shame, yet again on this pack, I think this will be it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.